I appreciate you guys being here as always, and appreciate you letting those guys go first. Their families are all here, and they need to get to go see their families, enjoy today a little bit. Great college game. Again, the environment here was awesome. I mean, our fans, I always shout them out, but, the band has seniors, the dance team has seniors, the cheerleaders, they have seniors. Our students that come to all the games that are seniors, they're always welcome back, so hopefully they'll continue to keep coming back. But you guys know this is a great group of guys, and, we just keep trying to make this a program people can be proud of, and very thankful for the environment today. And obviously, this is the best league in the country. It's not even close, in my opinion, and every game is like this. So you turn on the TV and you watch Penn State, Illinois, one possession. You turn on the TV, Michigan State against Minnesota, one possession. I mean, it's just, this league has been awesome this year. The competition's off the charts, and, tip of the hat, Penn State, he's done a great job. They got, really good players. Hara has been a problem for us since he's been in the league. They got two great guards. Lundy can really play. I mean, that's a really good basketball team, and they fight, and they're strong. They got tremendous experience. So just happy for our guys, figured out a way to win, and moving on to the next season.
Steve, how would you explain the emotional magnitude of the moment? Everything rolled into one day.
Yeah, it was a tough day today. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, and, I'm a routine guy, so the minute you're out of your routine, it's, and I felt like the guys had a lot going on, and had a lot of things yesterday and today, tickets and all that kind of stuff. So it's really a very different kind of game, but like they've always done, they always show up and they do a great job, and they play together, and and through all the obstacles. I mean, we're a minute into the game, and my center, who's been playing off the charts well, Cliff, has 2 fouls, and Dean comes in and gives us great minutes. Just the obstacles, senior day, then the obstacles once the whistle starts blowing, then even at the end, we run some great plays, and, just couldn't make that layup. Cliff got that dunk. There's another, those are the obstacles, and you got to figure out a way to win. And this group has done it, and they've done it for a long time, and, just really, really proud of them.
As that's happening towards the end, the 15-point lead is evaporating, and what are your emotions?
I thought you would bring up the 15-point lead and the emotions. I appreciate it.
What's your emotions as it's evaporating, and then when that final shot misses?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, in this league too, I never, everyone else looks at leads. We've been down 15, and we've been able to fight back. It's a 40-minute game. It's 10 rounds. At the end there, we just didn't, execute, but I thought it was really a couple free throws and a couple layups before that we could have kind of wrapped it up. But I counted on my defense. Our defense stopped them. And, just got to win the game, and we were able to do that. But every single game they're in, I think they're the number 1 team in the country at playing one-possession games. So I told our guys it's going to be a one-possession game, and I certainly didn't lie to them.
Steve, another question you won't want to answer. 12 Big Ten wins. Are you guys in the NCAA tournament at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I just look at this league, and, I know how we're playing, and not only can we be in that thing, we're going to win some games too. So, this is a really good basketball team. I think our quad 1 wins are in the top 10% of quad 1. So there's wins in quad 1, and then there's wins in quad 1. You go on the road to Wisconsin, and you beat Illinois, and you beat the teams that we've beaten. This group, deserves, but I always say on the 13th, I'll decide, what I think about my team. We're playing really good basketball at this time of the year. And, people can talk about, some teams start off the year hot, and then they, so, I'd rather be playing really well at this time of the year. But, our next job is to go to this tournament here and have some fun, and it gives us another great opportunity. And it'll be the most exciting Big Ten tournament, because I think, anybody, I think Wisconsin's, Purdue, Ohio State, Iowa, just start naming the teams, and anybody can win this thing, and including Rutgers.
Along those lines, you have a chance at a double bye. What would that mean if you do end up with that?
I'll let you know if that ever happens. So we just won today, and we'll just got to get ready for a really good team, no matter who we play. So I don't worry about any of that stuff.
Steve, Michael Shrewsbury was here before, and he said, "This Steve Pikiell's program, that's what I want our programs to be." What's it like when you hear a first-year coach say that?
How about that? He's done a great job, and I mean, he really has, and he's a really good coach. So I appreciate him saying that. I don't know if anyone's ever said that, so it's nice of him. But our guys built the program, and it's the guys' work. And Ron with his finger, and Paul with his finger, and this guy with a broken nose, and they fought through all those kind of things, and the tough ups and downs of this league. And I'm just really proud that we continue to stay the course. No matter all the obstacles, that are in this league, and a tip of the hat to the job he's done. Really, is what I want to congratulate him on the job he's done. He's done a really good job. That's a really good basketball team, and if that team was in another league, I think you'd be talking to about them having a hell of a postseason too. So, and they can go to the tournament too. And play really good basketball. So, appreciate him saying that.
Do you think this win kind of encapsulates the program that you've built here?
I mean, our defense in the first half, except for being able to defend the foul line, was like elite. I think it was 18%, and like it was like high level and grit and toughness, figuring out a way to win. I thought we got open looks, and it was another game. I thought we got some pretty good looks, and we didn't capitalize and finish the deal, but we still scrapped and clawed and made big stops when we had to. And proud of our guys. When it's not going great for you on one end, we figure out a way on the other, and they're really connected. And it's helped a lot that Caleb McConnell. I mean, I can't say enough about. I think he's the best defender. I mean, he guards every position. I don't know if you guys saw, like he was on Lundy at times. He was on, like he's guarding small guards. He's guarding, forwards from Iowa. He's guarding point guards. I mean, his versatility as a defender is just like elite. And then Ron, sat down and had to guard guards tonight. So I just think our versatility on that end of the floor, has really helped us. And then Gio at the end, like everyone will talk about the big shots he made for us, but he's made some big defensive plays too. That was a heck of a challenge shot, and he, just real pleased with the way those guys have developed through the years, because their freshman year they weren't ready to really defend anybody.
Steve, very seldom have I seen an inbounds pass from that corner right in the corner.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen very often.
Little
It
tough.
Limits. What did you draw
Yeah,
up there?
limit your options, and I thought Ron was open too on the thing. They just sealed him a little bit, but tough. We had no timeouts left. You can't run the baseline, you can't run the sideline, so just wanted to get the ball in. Gio was breaking to it too at first. Sometimes when you're taking the ball out on the side, the guy's open, but you don't see him at the moment he's open. Then you go to your next read and your next read and your next read, and so he's just a little bit out of reach for Ron. But we sat down and we guarded him, and happy that we were able to finish the deal.
What's the strategy most of the way the team is kind of growing?
Yeah, I mean, our 5 spot's been as good as it's ever been, statistics-wise, and he's been a big part of how much he's grown. I mean, he shoots threes. You saw him play with confidence. He's a really good defender. He's an elite athlete. He can really, I'm telling you, his best days are ahead of him. He's going to be a really good player for a long time for us, and he comes to work every day. He's a real team guy. The guys really like him. I don't know if you ask questions about, but the guys like him a ton. So he's got a lot of good qualities, and because of COVID, he's a freshman again. So I'm really excited about his future. And he shoots the ball, shooting it great in practice from 3. So that 5 spot has become like a really Cliff and he and Ralph came in today, and he's physical and can throw some people around. So it's become a really good position for us. So proud of it.
Last couple here for Coach.
Steve, I know you still got some ball left, but what will you miss most about this senior group?
As you guys, like Ron is like a character. He's funny. He's got an unbelievable way about him. They got confidence. I was talking to, Caleb today about like just how far he's come, and in film sessions, he's like stopping the film and he's telling the other guys where to go on defense. Like his freshman year, he was just trying to figure out how to check into the game. It's just, just real proud of those guys, and they graduated. They all made the dean's list. This is a great university. It's a great academic institution. These kids, have played through injuries. They've just been an awesome group, and I love when, even today in today's game, Gio was like, calm down, coach. Like, he was settling me down. I was ready to, like, he's like, calm down, coach. I got it. Like, and you know how far that they've come when they take ownership, like, of that. And,
When was that, Steve?
during the game, he does it all the time. Calm down. I got fouled. Don't have to yell at the refs. I got it. Gio, when he's like engaged like that, he's like another coach too on the floor, and he's a really good basketball mind. And Ron too. Ron will run my play. It's a good feeling when you have guys that have been through a lot. They've had to go on the road, and we had to win on the road for 4 senior nights, and everyone's, you got to win. We have to win every game since I've been here. That's just the way it is. Like these guys just keep playing and keep fighting through stuff, and with this crowd behind them and with the support. And the other thing is, I got great assistant coaches. Brandon Knight, awesome. Carl Hobbs, they did a great job preparing for this game. TJ Thompson, great job, preparing us for this basketball game. And we need those guys that, they always do a great job in developing guys. So, just very fortunate and thankful, the crowd and the environment, and looking forward to the next part of the season where it can bring us.
Last one for Coach.
Steve, have you, like yourself, think back and say, this might have been my last home game with these guys, and how far they've brought the program and things like that?
Yeah, I try not to think about that because that's not a good feeling. But, with COVID and with all the other things you got going on with extra years and with, who knows, I think they become like a breed that there's not going to be a lot of them anymore. Like it's just guys that stay 4 years and 5 years. It's just, it's just not sexy. So I think there's going to be less and less of that. But I'm thankful I got the, guys that wanted to stay, and I'm most proud of them that they stayed, and continued to build this program, the right way. But yeah, it was sad when they started walking out to some, woof, like I said, even me, I'm never like that. I'm always on to the game. But I was like, whoa, this is, Ron comes out with, woof. I said, woof, Gio and those guys that have been around, and you count on them, and you know what you're going to get from them. It's hard, but it's an opportunity for the next group, and I believe in those guys too. And that's what happens. If you build a good program, it's on to the next guy, and he's got to be ready to carry the torch. Who's going to be the next Gio? Who's going to be the next Ron? And you got to keep developing, your program that way. But I do think it's a different day and age now with guys just staying, but they stayed. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it very much.